Hello, viewers. Here we are again. Loren, the Amazon princess, and Eleanor is sad. She's very sad. Because Loren just ran off with two nymphs. And that stupid druid is interfering in her romance. She came here to her people, the elves, to stay safe from the human empire, to search for help, to search for Loren's mom, and to feel at home again. And what does she get? What does she get? No help. No help. Only dipshit. And, well, she will go to bed now and think about it. Maybe something will change, or have to change. Maybe we kick Loren out of the group. Fuck Loren, the Amazon princess. Review a party setup. We have two archers and a mage already, druid, for use no space here. But I guess I will get more viewers if you're in the party. It's fan service, I guess, huh? So we have to put someone in the front row. She's a healer. I think she's the most sturdy one of the three, but she's a healer. She has camouflage, and she's a dwarf. Go to the front row, Dora. You can handle it. You're a dwarf. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay, let's get my narrator voice down. Meanwhile, in the northern border of the region, an evil force was crafting sinister plans. The party was still innocently unaware of this creature's actions, but it was only a matter of time until that would change. A heavily armored, mysterious being sat on its throne, comfortable in the hot room, despite the volcano's lava flowing so near. So that's the evil overlord. I mean, he has impressive glowing eyes, but kind of purple in his lava hideout. Okay, whatever. You can do it. Cool name? This evil thing's name was Faust. Okay, no cool name. A name that would come to be spat and whispered in fear. Okay, that sounds good. Get it on. Oh yes. He looked up to see Jewel, his servant Succubus, approaching him, swaying her hips back and forth. Sway that hips, Succubus. Every good evil ruler should have a succubus. And this story clearly needs a succubus, so I'm down with it. Get the succubus going. In my estimation, I think I never heard of a non-naked succubus, but I don't want to edit the movie anyway for YouTube, so let's stick with it. Your news. Karen has been taken care of. That's my succubus voice. Creepy, I know. Good. Any complaints? Her daughters. Loren is looking for her as we speak. She's a very determined woman, so I doubt that she will give up searching easily. Before he could respond to her, Grob came forward to kneel before him. What, Grob? That's our evil gang. The purple guy. The succubus that's pissed off, look at her face, by the other guys there. And Grob, the goblin idiot, hopefully gets toasted or thrown into the lava for failing to do anything about it. My lord, I have returned. It's about time. I have come bearing good news. I have taken care of Loren and her party. They are now imprisoned in a human city. I remember you failing to kill us, but okay. Were you really able to capture them that easily? Yes, my lord. Jewel frowned and crossed her arms. She knew that Faust would not like the news, but she could not keep it to herself. But they aren't in prison. Neither one of them. Faust's gaze was indescribable, but the air was thick with tension in the ensuing silence. Care to elaborate? Exactly that. They are not in prison. They are waltzing around freely. Grob simply scoffed. Oh, his facial expression changed. I think he feared getting slaughtered there one time. Even if they aren't, they've been dealt with. My plans are going perfectly. It doesn't matter which side they end up on, or where they are right now. They are going to trigger war between the humans and the elves, just as we wanted. Tell me again how Loren's involvement in this will help us. She was supposed to be imprisoned. Simple, my lord. They will be at the heart of the conflict, not us. Okay. Okay. I don't like this. We will be able to begin our invasion freely, and there's a good chance that Loren will be killed in the struggle between the two warring races. They will be distracted fighting against each other, and with their unusual group, fatality is nearly guaranteed. Faust remained silent, considering the explanation carefully and trying to calculate the potential repercussions and what could go wrong. Grob's plan wasn't entirely foolproof, but it did sound surprisingly thorough, considering who had crafted it. I approve of these plans. Let us see how far they succeed. And they had better succeed, Grob. Do I make myself clear? Transparent, my lord. Take that, Grob. Can we at least send someone to watch over Loren and her party? They've gained a new ally already. They could be more dangerous than we think. You speak the truth. Make it so. As I've said before, you don't have to worry. I have taken care of that as matter as well. What do you mean? As I say, my lord, there's already someone watching over them very closely. Everything will go according to plan. I've made sure of it. Okay, so if I would be the evil overlord, right in this moment, I would kill Grob. Because, let's be honest, first he comes in here telling us they are imprisoned. Yeah? Then the succubus bitch proves him wrong. Then he says, okay, no problem, we'll still go according to plan. We believe his stupid jabbering, maybe it's not so stupid, we don't know his complete plan yet, but then we agree on that we should send someone to watch over him. And then he says he already sent someone to watch over him. So not only he did something over our head and we are the evil emperor here, he clearly lied to us. To send someone to watch over them, he needs to know that they are not in prison. So, if he fucking knows that, why he tries to tell us to get him, they are imprisoned, to save his sorry ass? I would behead that guy on the spot right now. Let's see how Faust handles this. For your sake, it better be. So, senseless threat, not getting that he was fooled by Grob. Okay, yes. Maybe the succubus will make it better for them. So we are back on the world map, and we cannot go back to the humans, it seems. Kind of logical. I guess that's where Faust is hanging out. We could go to the Dark Elves, or stay at the Grand Tree. Or go to the camp. Let's go to the camp. Yeah, we hang out again. So now we can speak to the people like this. Plant closing, wife stealer, potential wife stealer. Draco Gaylord. Hey Dora, you are by far the most interesting one of these guys. Come on. I've never been into the elf forest. It's huge, it actual cities inside of it. Wow! All this time I just thought the elves lived in trees or something. There were a few hollowed out trees, but Yes, the civilization has supposed my expectations too. Well, you know that whatever. And it's pretty. The flowers glow. Joking, I can joke with her. I want a glowy flower. Where did you see one? Oh, I haven't seen any more. Maybe they're rare? That sucks. If you see another one, maybe you can steal it for me. Don't you mean borrow? Of course, let's not be silly now. Okay. Okay, we have to talk about this nymph business here. You drew it? That's correct. I know that the druids are forest sprites, but since I was raised mostly in the citadel, I do not know as much about them as most elves. So, just what is the deal with you people? I'm not particularly sure how best to describe my nature. I'm not truly a sprite like the nymphs, but I'm also born different from humans and elves. I feel as if I'm one with the forest, and as if I am the forest, like I am her voice. But the term druid has been applied to anyone who studies and is capable of forest magic, and that is what my lineage is called. I know it's common to think of me as a magical creature born from a flower, but druids are similar to both humans and elves. I was born from my mother's womb, not a giant flower like the nymph. Okay, so I hope if she's a magic being, she's not gonna hit on my Loren, but damn! Even the flower bitches make out with Loren. And look at her face. She tries to look innocent, but don't fall for that. But we will fake being friendly for now. How interesting. I had no idea. We are not too different, I believe. Well, I'm not sure about that. Look at her clothing. That's my thought as well. Hopefully she doesn't want us to dress up like that. Okay, Loren, nymph business. Nymphs! We are now teamed with a druid. Yeah, that's the feeling I like. Jealous Eleanor. I've never met one of her kind before. She's very interesting. What? And beautiful. Yes, that too. But can we trust her? I feel as if I can. She seems to be open and honest, almost harmless. Yet with her magic, she's definitely not. Okay, so Eleanor doesn't like that feeling here. Loren is not acting tough and forcefully like to her anymore. She's like, oh, I'm so melting. She wears no clothes. She's red hair. Let's tell her. As long as she can defend herself and we don't have to waste too much effort protecting her, I'm content. Yes, mages have always slowed me down with their fragility. Yeah, we made points here. Mirth appears to be competent, yet she wilts when outside of the forest. Should we put her back? No, she assures me that's not necessary. I hope for her sake, more than ours, that that's the truth. God damn it. If she's useful in battle, I won't mind her minnow folds. One day, I hope you to say the same about me. Loren swallowed, blinked, and then looked away. Okay. Draco! You call yourself a fire mage, but why not practice the other elements as well? Nah, say no fun. Fire is what's fun. Any particular reason why? Fire's warm and cozy, and also deadly, and unpredictable, and pretty to look at. And you can do this, whoosh! Did that explain everything? You left out dragons! Yeah, right, yes! I like to pretend to be a dragon when I was a boy, rawr and such! Okay, Loren. So let's try out what happens if we just talk to Loren one more time. Oh, different text. Oh my god, we can do different talks. Mistress, what can you tell me of the citadel? Being the princess, you must hold much more knowledge of it than I. Loren crossed her arms. Of course I do. God, we pissed her off again. Why doesn't it work like with Mercs? The citadel was built stone by stone by the great mothers. We were once able to defend our land without it, but fools keep testing the strength of the Amazons, and so our walls were built. In our fortress, we are invincible. The walls of the citadel are impenetrable. Impenetrable. Okay. I know what the word means, I just failed to speak it. And always well defended. It's held off invasions by every ragtag banner known. You would think some militants would learn to avoid us, but the stability of our mighty home will likely continue to be tested. Such is the way of the world. I sometimes wonder why Mother doesn't send the scouts upon all other empires and conquer them all. That would be fun. Joking. Probably because that would be a very bad idea. That shows what you know. Okay, we should not joke with Loren, she doesn't get it. Put aside the possibility and ethical complications, you probably just end up wiping out Amazons rather than conquering our own. Those words could be considered treason. Oh god, she's pretty serious now. What? Why? It's just a fact. Amazons are just small population in a big world. That means nothing. Okay. Well, yes, I hope for my own sake that the Amazons win, but I wouldn't bet money on it. That's all. You are dismissed. Oh my god, we failed hard. Eleanor smiled at her, but she did not smile back. Yeah, we failed hard. Let's try with Dora again to cheer us up. So, it's true that the big lady is a princess. Yes, of the Amazons in the west. Wow. She likes wow. Dora's eye glimmered. Eyes. Does she live in a big glittery castle? Lots of gold and such? Not particularly. The citadel is made of stone. The royals prize fur and pelts above weak metals. Weak? Gold and silver are precious metals. They are pretty and sell for tons of coin. Yeah, you know it, dwarf. Yes, but the Amazons have no use for a metal that they can't make a weapon out of. Gold is rather soft. I guess that's true. How boring. So it's just all about war with her then? Oh, she's so cute. Can we romance the dwarf, please? Come on. More or less. That's how her culture is. Strength is her highest virtue. Ah, I see. I guess she ain't like a princess that I was imagining. I suppose not. But she's still a powerful ally. That's true and all, but will she still be able to give me a fancy reward? Amazons make excellent bows. I think she would give you one of their best. Wow, a new bow. I think I'd actually like that. Okay, sounds good to me. Well, it's just my guess. But Dora was already daydreaming about her new weapon to be. That's awesome, I like the cat. So let's have a look at the Grand Tree. It should be a city and what we can do there. Okay.